I think being in Girls Aloud, we did get thrown into the limelight very quickly. It took quite a while to get used to posing in front of the cameras and getting to know what worked. And we take a lot of direction from the photographers, which, yeah, along the years, it gets easier, so you kind of get to learn what works for you. I think the best hints that we've had from photographers is just keeping a good posture and keeping the shoulders down, keep it looking quite natural, not too forced. And if you're in a bikini, girls, always cross the legs and take it just from above the knee upwards. It's always very flattering, but always keep your back up, shoulders down. And whatever works for you. Some people prefer photos, you know, from their profile, some prefer straight on. Personally, I'm always like this. But everyone's got their own thing. I think over the years, you do become a lot more critical of yourself because you're seeing yourself in magazines and papers, you're looking at yourself to approve pictures for photo shoots, things like that. And they're not always going to be perfect. So you kind of know when there's going to be a good one, but if there's a bad one, you know, say, I don't like that one. Well, there's a big difference about doing it on your own, is that it's a lot quicker. But when we're doing photo shoots as a group, it is more fun because there's more banter. And the music's playing and we can have a little boogie. You know, it is like having a bit of a girls' night out, except it's in the day. Some of my favourite shoots, I'm lucky to say there's been so many. Love Machine, I love the Tangled Up album cover. Can't Speak French, oh, I really like that one. That was really kooky and I had mad wild hair. And I love experimenting with my hair. As everyone knows, I'm always chopping and changing. I'm a bit of a chameleon. I think some of my favourite photos, I remember when we were doing the show, there was our parents had to send in pictures of us as children when we were performing, and there was one picture where I think it was my dad's cowboy boots on and some shades in front of a microphone. I was about 3 years old. There's been holidays with the girls. There's some good ones of me and some of my girlfriends when I used to go when I was young, sort of 16, 17, 18, you know, those kind of holidays. Things going on this year that I'm excited about. Well, there's quite a lot going on this year, but it's in the pipeline right now, so I can't really say much about that. But next year I am preparing for solo material, so watch this space. Being in the band, yeah, we've been to a lot of places. We've been very lucky. We've been all over the world with that. We've been to Shanghai, we've been to Australia, we've been to New Zealand, Europe, America, into South America, so we've been very fortunate. But as we all live in London, I'd say the best thing about being in Britain is the beautiful countryside, for one, and I quite like London for its culture, its art, its architecture. You know, you've always got amazing sights to see. You've got Buckingham Palace, you've got Windsor Castle. I really love Primrose Hill, where you can just look out over London. Spectacular views. I think something really, really British that I'd love to go to would be Wimbledon. I've never been, so fingers crossed I get to go one day. So as a bit of fun, I'm going to get involved with the Meet Britain project. I'm going to go around London, I'm going to take a series of photographs of what I think makes Britain great. So as part of the campaign, we're asking members of the public to submit their own images to capture what they feel makes Britain great. So the competition's open until the 3rd of September, and the best images that are chosen will be displayed in a public exhibition, and you could win a Pentax K30 camera, and there's also £1,000 up for grabs. So to find out how to get involved, check out the Pentax UK Facebook page.